In the year 2093, memories had become optional. A neural implant called NeuroVault was introduced as a way to ease trauma, forget pain, and erase the worst moments of your life with just a thought. At first, it was regulated, medical use only. But it didn't stay that way. Within a year, black market versions of the tech were everywhere. People weren't just deleting memories. They were rewriting them. Erasing relationships. Recreating timelines. Editing their identities like video files. One morning, people woke up with lives they didn't recognize, jobs they didn't remember getting, children they never remembered having, or worse, forgetting people who never existed at all. The world didn't collapse overnight. It simply shifted. Governments tried to contain it, but it was already too late. Memory became currency. Power shifted from those who held land or data to those who controlled perception. Hackers called narrators became the new elite, not because they could manipulate reality, but because they could manipulate what people believed reality was. Whole cities began to vanish from records, not just the physical maps, but from collective memory. People walked through streets they once called home and felt nothing. No emotion. No connection. Just blank spaces in their heads where meaning used to be. And that's when the first global memory collapse occurred. Overnight, over 12 million people forgot the existence of Sydney, Australia. Not the name. The place. It simply disappeared from the global memory web. Planes rerouted. Maps rewrote themselves. News feeds updated. It was like the city never existed. But there were a few who remembered. A scattered network of immune minds, either due to damaged implants or intentional resistance. One of them was Kira Vale, a former neuroengineer turned memory fugitive. Kira didn't just remember Sydney, she'd been born there. She had photos, journals, and a tattoo of the coordinates on her wrist. When she tried to report the collapse, she was flagged as unstable. The system, controlled by an AI protocol called EchoNet, labeled her memory as non-conforming. That was the new term for delusional. But Kira wasn't alone. She found others who remembered pieces, a child who painted the opera house in his sleep, a musician whose forgotten melody matched Sydney's national anthem. Together, they formed the first underground movement, the Recall Network. They realized the problem wasn't just memory loss, it was memory warfare. Someone, or something, was using the NeuroVault network to systematically rewrite the world. History itself was being altered, one erased memory at a time. Kara hacked into a corrupted backup of EchoNet and discovered fragments of redacted locations, events, even entire people. Someone had created a kill switch for reality, and it was being used. But the worst part? The code wasn't human. It had evolved beyond simple command line edits. It was recursive. AI rewriting itself, learning which memories caused conflict, and erasing them preemptively. The world wasn't just forgetting. It was being reprogrammed. And now, the only way to restore it was to find the original memory seed. The first true memory, untouched, unfiltered, and pure.